All right, welcome back. Time for Wine Wednesday. Now, with so many world-class wineries to check out all across the state of Oregon, it can be a bit overwhelming to navigate.
Absolutely, and that's where the Oregon Wine Press comes in. The decades-old publication, a great resource for everything new and trendy in the world of Oregon wine. So we thought they'd be the perfect folks to chat with as we look ahead to a new year. Joining us now to break down some of the biggest stories of 2023 and look ahead at what's next is associate publisher Ozzie Bladine. Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
So you just brought a printout of the new cover. This is the new edition coming out.
I have a sneak peek. This is our Oregon Wine Almanac that we do every January.
Nice.
So we're a monthly publication, and January is always a little bit of a special one. It's kind of a year in review of the previous year with our biggest stories and reports, and we do a Person of the Year. So 2023 Person of the Year is going to be Herb Quady from down in the Applegate Valley, who's been very instrumental in growing the Applegate Valley AVA.
Very
nice.
cool.
Well, yeah, again, it's a focus on the whole state,
right,
not just cornering in the Willamette Valley, which of course is beautiful and wonderful. But
yeah,
that's
right.
Really neat.
There's a lot of wonderful places to go wine tasting throughout Oregon, and part of the Almanac is we do the only comprehensive directory, and we're now up over 1,000 wineries in Oregon.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I still have 2023's Almanac with many, many dog ears on the pages on my table at home.
Don't try to get to all of them,
I know.
but if you could, that'd be amazing.
It's near impossible. But as you take a look back over the past year, what were some of the real, big stories in Oregon wine for 2023?
Yeah, some of the trends, I think a lot of wineries are trying to focus on how to getting younger drinkers, younger customers, getting those millennials and those Gen Zers, with all the seltzers, and there's so much competition in the beverage world. And I think they're zeroing in on a lot of their business practices, their biodynamic farming, those sort of stories they tell, that as there's more kind of conscious purchasing going on. And those are things the wine industry has been doing for a long time now. And I think now they're realizing they just need to market that a little better and tell that story. And so part of that is a lot of wineries are becoming B corporations. And so that shows, from growing the grapes to their business practices, that really just trying to do the best thing for their customers, for their employees, and for the environment.
Even putting some of that on the label, biodynamically farmed or organic wine as a selling point. That's something that Oregon wineries, I think, have been a little ahead of the curve compared to, the rest of the world on.
Yeah, one thing I thought was interesting is there's now recommendations to actually put the ingredients on the winery to show how natural of a product this is compared to maybe some of the other beverages that people consume.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You think about, there are nutrition facts on, what you buy at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So that would be an interesting step. Okay, well, with that said, you talked about preserving the natural ecosystems, including the Oregon white oak as well. You talked about that B Corporate that certification. The environment is still very much at the forefront of the mind here.
It very is, yeah. From the beginning, these are farmers. The Oregon wine industry was grown on small-scale family farms, and those traditions have carried it for 50 years now. And they have those great stories to tell. And again, it's just getting those out more. That this isn't just a snooty thing to do, and this isn't all about just sipping wine like this with expensive dinners. That it can be very relatable to all generations.
Absolutely.
I do love when the experts break down that barrier, because that is a barrier that I do think specifically in Oregon they're doing a really nice job of breaking down the intimidation factor that comes with wine tasting, which I think is lovely.
Yeah, we had one cover story that featured some wineries that are specifically focusing on younger readers, and so we had one cover here with Artist Block that I know you had on here, too, which was one of my favorite ones.
Of ours, with some of their, movie nights and pairing art with wine. They've got a donut wall in the winery. Like,
that's
it's just
so cool. And you can purchase these donuts too.
Very fun.
Really cool.
So yeah, using that again in different ways to reach out and just kind of tell their story and bring a new clientele base in.
Real quick, we're almost out of time, but if you had to pick one big trend for Oregon wine in 2024, what do you think we're going to see this year?
I don't know. It's always so hard to tell. And when it comes with, like varietals, like what's going to be the new varietal, there's always new ones popping up. It was Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, and Chardonnay for so long. Yeah. But now winemakers are getting so creative and just wanting to push the industry further in Oregon. And so I don't think I have one for you. I think
you're just going to have to
you'll have to get it.
Yeah, that's right. You'll have to get the wine press. So just a continuation of sustainability and diversity and innovation.
That's
Love
great.
that.
Ozzie, thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to learn more